I was in bed thinking. I was thinking about my 18th birthday, which was tomorrow, which means something weird was going to happen to me. No one told me that something actually was going to happen to me, but I had a weird feeling that something was going to happen to me. I woke in the trunk of a car. It was going somewhere, but I didn't know where it was going. I was wondering what part of Pangea this car was bringing me. I was scared, which was not an abnormal feeling for me since I lived under the terrible rule, Dictator Dayton. In the midst of when I was thinking about all this, the car took a sharp right turn, then stopped. I heard 2 doors slam, and then the trunk opened and I'm thrown out, and then brought into a building.
After a couple minutes of hearing no one talk, they dropped the bag, they opened it up, and they said, "Get out." I got out and looked around. It looked kind of like an office that was full of people staring at me. The 2 people that brought me in took their black masks off. Oh my goodness. It was my mom and dad. I asked them why I was here, and my dad said, "Vincent, we work for a secret underground organization that fights against Dictator Dayton, and we think you have what it takes to take him down." I said, "Why?" They explained to me all the times of how my dad took me to the backyard and we practiced shooting, which is actually illegal here. And he explained how I'd get a perfect shot every time, and how I could easily move my way up in the ranks of the military and actually meet Dictator Dayton and kill him. So they signed me up for it, and I was cleared to join the army.
For the next couple of months, I was moving through the ranks with General Matt as my leader. Through all of this, I started to realize Dictator Dayton is not doing anything wrong. He just has strict laws that could be changed. Soon after these couple of months, I worked my way up the ranks and was about to become a general and meet Dictator Dayton. My parents had given me the go-ahead to get rid of Dictator Dayton, but I had other plans. I was in my uniform with all my weapons on me, ready to become a general. I was still torn between whether to perform a task my parents had told me to do, or go my own way and figure out a way to make Dictator Dayton meet halfway with the organization's askings and make everyone happy. I also thought if I tried to make everyone happy, I might end up being killed. So then after some long and hard thinking, I decided on what I was going to do. I was at the ceremony and I was getting ready to go on stage where Dictator Dayton will give me my rightful rank as a general. When Dictator Dayton went on stage, the whole place went silent, and Dictator Dayton gave his speech, and then he said my name. I walked up and gave my speech on how great of a general I will be, and then after that, I started to explain my journey through the ranks to get to this position. Then I explained why I came to this army. When I started to talk and tell them about everything, about the secret organization, my parents, everything, you could hear a pin drop in that room. Then all of a sudden, General Matt, which was sitting next to me in my empty seat, started to clap. Then everyone else started to clap as well. After they all had finished clapping, I realized my idea had worked. After the ceremony was over, Dictator Dayton had been dethroned and I was now known as Dictator Vincent. I had changed Pangea for the better. I found a beautiful wife named Kaylee, which I had 2 kids with, and then we lived the rest of our lives together, happily. And so did the rest of the world.
Conhece? Não, e tu? Também não. Jeito de rica, né não? Por quê? Ah, sei lá, pelo cabelo. Se for, qual o problema? Já viu rico namorar pobre?
This speech is about nothing. We need to fix